How do you go into this and do it right? How do you avoid all the likely pitfalls and snares that always trip up the neophyte new startups? That five handles is plenty, and you can split it up and make your whole 25 handle career on multiple trades or one individual trade in the morning that gets five handles and you're done for the whole day. That releases you from all of the expectations of being in front of these charts longer than it's necessary, which is good. You want to limit that. So if you get your trade with five handles when you're first starting out, turn the charts off. Look at everything afterwards in hindsight. Don't be lured into doing more because something moves around quick. You don't want to add to what's already been given to you, and that's your goal. Stop. That's what profitable trading is. Having a goal, a business model. Okay. We call it a trading model, but it's a business model. Foot Locker don't go out there and say, you know what, we're doing so well selling shoes. We need to get into the fucking pizza business. Let's start selling pizzas and burritos. Because who wouldn't want a fucking Foot Locker burrito, right? That shit don't work. Okay. You're not going to upset the model that works for them. Okay. And vice versa. You have a model, you sit down, you've done all the work, you built yourself up, you're learning this, and now you settled in, you're going to look for five handles in the E-mini S&P or the NASDAQ, one or the other. I'm preferring ES, and I think you should do that too. If you want to go into NQ later on when you have more, ability, that's fine. But when it moves fast, it can be wild and it can hurt you. It's a little bit more chaotic, so just be mindful of that. Don't be afraid of it, but in the beginning, respect it, because if you don't know what you're doing, it can sting you. But you want to have that business model of knowing, when are you going to stop. See, when I go into live streamers all the time, I'll ask them, I say, hey, look, I asked this of Trades by Matt, I asked it by Corbs, I asked it by two other YouTubers, and they ignored me in there because I know why. They don't want to talk to me because they think I'm in there, trying to make fun of them. I'm not. I respect anybody that's doing a live stream. I would never go in there and try to be disruptive about anything like that, because number one, it takes a lot of focus and it's a dick move, and two, I can I can respect the fact that they're doing it, because there isn't a lot of people that are willing to get out there and literally live stream. So that is ballsy. In anybody that does it, yeah, that they got my respect. Even if they blow up all the time and blow their accounts and go to maximum loss multiple times in the same week, it's still respectful that they do it. I want to ask them questions like, hey, when do you stop? What draws the line in the sand? Say, okay, I'm not trading anymore today. I've done enough, either because of the loss or the win. Like, how do you get to the point of contentment where you no longer feel that it's needed for you to be in front of the charts? Have you even considered that in your development, in your building of your trading plan? Because it's easy to see, oh, it's early. I've already got my 10 handles for the day. That's 2 days work. That's 2 days of work. What do you think? You're going to go in there again? Because that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to think the market's on fire. You got to push your edge until it's dull and you lost what you made and more. Plus commissions. Don't you feel smart? Twitter can get you hurt by people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Your business model is only profitable when you follow it. Your trading plan is only profitable when you follow it. Your wife, your husband, your significant other, your children, your dependents, your best friends, your coworkers, your boss, and ICT, we're not going to be there to help you press the button and manage it and tell you when to stop. That's personal responsibility. And all of that rests on your shoulders. And if you're not in tune with the things that will lure you into dumb shit, gambling, going in there one more time, you got a good day. You made $1,000. You didn't try to make $1,000. It just happened, fell right in your hands. Don't look at that as, oh shit, I'm way better than I thought I was. Fuck. I've been thinking about this all this time, thinking I wasn't that great. Look how good I am. I'm gonna go out there and do this five more times because shit, that's $6,000. Who doesn't want a $6,000 day? And then all of a sudden you're looking at your account, it's gone. I've done that. I've done it. I've done that. Okay, so you have to know when you're gonna pull the plug.
All right, boys and girls. Good morning, good morning, good morning. One's in the chat if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Good morning, guys. Like the stream on your way in. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Wednesday, right? Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Say what's up in the chat, guys. Let me know how you guys are doing today. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We'll dive into these charts here. We got market open. Market open in like 10 seconds. We got to get on the charts just so I can play this meme. Are you guys ready for this?
3, 2, 1, let's buy!
Yes, sir. Good morning, guys. Oh, man. Market is opening up right now. So let's see how this goes. Let's see what we got in store today. We do not have any news today. Day after CPI, day before PPI. But good morning, guys. What's up, Maida? What's up? Samsor, Ryan, Muhammad. Sonay, good morning. Jason, good morning. What's up, Crypto from Pakistan? There you go. What's up, Jason, Alex, MT, Nika, Vibe, Voyager. What's up, guys? Good morning, guys. Hope y'all are well. All right. Well, before this gets too deep, and before I forget, let me know your bias in the chat, boys and girls. Bullish or bearish today? Looking at the weekly chart, this is where we've expanded to so far. It's been a straight up move all week since the market opened literally on Sunday night. Straight up to this weekly fair value gap. And we still have a basically unmitigated new week opening gap. And considering it's just been a one-sided move all week, it's hard for me to be basically anything other than bearish today. I don't know if that makes anybody disappointed in me or not. If so, I don't give a fuck, boys, because this is how I am. This is how I am, and you have to accept me for it. We just ran up and took out this high. Is this the... Let's see. Pre-market here, we took out the previous day high, London high as well. We are kind of shooting up here currently at the open. But yeah, in an ideal world, I'd like to see this eventually sell off. Like eventually, like we can't keep going up forever, right? Oh, shit. Oh man. 31 hour. I mean, even at bare minimum, right? Like bare minimum to rebalance to the current weekly range. Or even just the last price leg up. Like we were doing like no rebalancing at all. You know? So we'll see what we get, boys and girls. But that's kind of how I'm... Oops. That's kind of how I'm wanting to lean as of right now. Let's double this up. We can remove this white, this yellow shaded area is the weekly fair value gap. I'm just gonna hide this from the lower time frames here to keep our chart clean, but just so you guys know it's there. Had to make sure we mentioned it. We did get an SMT here at the low right before this pump as well at the open. so far it's just a straight up pump. That's nice. When Matthew McConaughey said 3, 2, 1, let's fuck in The Wolf of Wall Street, I felt that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Holy. Anyway. Helen says, I think Friday we sell. I'm actually bullish because I think it's an AMD. Just like Kimmel always says, if you try this, you are not profitable. Just like Kimmel always say, if you try this, you are not profitable. What? What's up, Tafara? How do I feel about no longer being affiliated with Top Step? How do I feel about it? Indifferent, I guess, at this point. Makes me it makes me think a little bit less of their management, I guess, with how they handled the whole situation. But other than that, it's I'm indifferent to it. Business is business. What's the session indicator you use? The session indicator is kill zones, ICT kill zones and pivots by TFO. So this just marks out the London, Asia. I don't know why these are on here. This shouldn't be on here. Do I have to delete them, or can I just toggle it? Where is it? Must have to delete it. There we go. But yeah, just ICT kill zones and pivots. I have a video on my YouTube actually that goes over just like some of the indicators that I think are actually useful. So if you want to check that out, you can. But yeah, I just go over the ICT kill zones. I think I go over ICT everything in that one. The power of 3 I go over. And then I don't know if there was another one. I might have went over a different one. There was a handful of them. Not that you need any, but like I find this one really helpful, just quickly finding those highs and lows without needing to go back and look at the time. But yeah, just pumping straight up here so far. We are 7 minutes in. Well, I guess Trump wasn't lying when he said, we're going to win so much, you're going to be tired of winning. I'm tired of winning. Sell off. Looking at the poll here, 200 votes, kind of split, more so bearish. Not like a huge lopsided vote here, but more bearish than bullish. I imagine for the same sentiment as myself. See, guys, we're reversal traders at heart. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. But yeah, it's just like at this point for me, you know, obviously we don't use stochastics or RSIs or anything like that to look at anything being overbought or oversold. But I hold the same bias generally when it's just been one-sided price for several days in a row that we must rebalance. So it's just my default setting, guys. It's my default setting. All this positive headlines making everyone buy early due to FOMO. We will enter buys once the retracement happens. For now, we remain bearish. See? Saul gets it. Saul gets it. But yeah, you could have ended up just buying yesterday at literally at any point, and you would have been perfectly right. For the most part. Watched your bootcamp videos and think you learned a lot. Trying to watch all the videos you recommended on your Discord. Ah, right on, Tafara. Glad they helped. Nope, stream is not buffering at all. I can officially, confidently say if the stream is buffering, it's on your end, not mine. I only had to spend $4 grand to make it stop buffering. I don't know why I'm so bad-ish. Yes, Nizar, I did. I bought a new PC. I did. I went from Mac to PC officially. I'm on the dark side now. No going back. No going back. We've got first presented fair value gap. No, actually, no, incorrect. Incorrect. That's the 9:30 candle. Let's just do regular trading hours. Make it simple. Here's first presentation for value gap. Which we are in right now. At about 50% of this leg. So if we are bullish, and we're just going to keep going higher, this is probably as good a spot as any. We had SMT at this low here. Just kind of this range first presentation for value gap, but I'm not bullish. I'm waiting to see really all of this flip and then take it lower. Previous day high swept, London high swept. 2 standard deviations of the Asia range was also hit just now on that bump up. So I'd like to see this become a Judah swing. Ideally, if we end up flying from here, then it is what it is. I have to reassess, I guess, but I'm only human. First FEG hold and to the moon. Oh, fuck. Maybe. The SD, it's more of just an extra confluence for me. It's not like it's a main thing or anything. It's just something that I've been keeping an eye on recently. And the idea around it is that 95% of the time, price is trading within 2 standard deviations of the Asia range. So anything that's 3 to 4 standard deviations is, you could consider an outlier, right? Like if you've ever taken a statistics class in high school or college, based on statistics and probabilities, 95% of the time, price is within 2 standard deviations of Asia range. Now, the last couple of days have been outliers. We've traded 4 standard deviations back to back. So yeah, I think the statistics were like 68 or something percent. We might as well just call it 69%. 1 standard deviations of Asia range, and then 95% for 2 standard deviations. You know, so just kind of a extra little confluence. I'm keeping an eye on. If we get reversals, PD arrays that form around those areas that aligns with kind of my overall bias and narrative already, then I like that. For just a little extra confidence, whether it be for closing out a trade, entering in a position, you know, things like that. And then you could obviously also mark out standard deviations on manipulation legs that you see in price real time. First presentation for value gap, maybe gonna fail here, guys. 30 seconds on this candle. Pushing through it pretty strong. See if we get through this order block, but then it's gonna be finding a setup to enter to find entry for lower. Macro starts in like 5 minutes. Huge wick being formed around this 15-minute candle. 15-minute candle just closed. See if he wants to dig up into this at all. Although I am thinking about maybe just entering off this inversion of the first presented fair value gap and kind of this BPR that's forming here now. 28 points. Jeez. Selling here a little bit. I'm going to see if I can copy trade this here. Yeah, there we go. All right, guys, I went ahead and set the limit for, I guess, at 348. Basically, the retest of the first presentation for value gap, using it as an inversion. We now have a BPR here. So I just set it up on Trade of It. Looks like it did copy over here on TradingView, so that's good. Wee. And then, yeah, macro begins in a few minutes here. Macro is just around the tops of hours. So the last 10 minutes of an hour into the first 10 minutes of the following hour. Basically a time where you can expect price to deliver to liquidity targets, imbalances, etc. Volume injections, I guess however you want to describe it. Oh, what the fuck? Here, now we're just selling straight off. Price can't leave us behind forever. It just can't do it. Right? Or can it? First presentation fair value gap is the first fair value gap that forms in regular trading hours. So we're tired of winning, huh? Yep. I guess so. Nice. Just selling straight off. Bro, why is you baddish? This whole like getting the bias right and then like not getting into the trade is starting to become a really overused sick joke. You know? I'm just like bouncing around time frames. I'm seeing if like, did I miss anything really? Like inversion maybe here on the 5 minute could have been an entry opportunity. But I don't know. At this point, just waiting to see if this does come back and pick me up. I guess you don't really want to chase it. I don't mind my entry here if it can come back. Framing up this entry would be sitting right above the equilibrium of this last leg down. We did put in a 5 minute bearish breaker block here with this last move lower here as well. Yep. Yeah, changing the state on the 5 as well. Yep. One mini contract, yeah. So I'm doing one mini across these Tradeify accounts. Copy trading it on Tradeivate if it picks me up. Yeah, stop loss is only like 28 points, so this is pretty tame. 2 minis though. I don't know if I want to do 2 minis. That puts my risk at like a little over 1100, which I could do, but this is fine. Plus doing a mini will force me to not do any partialing. I can just hold to a target and just get out, which ideally would be this low here. I like this low. But with potentially outside of this low, I would probably look to 1 standard deviations of Asia range, as right below 1 standard deviations is this low and all this imbalance in here. So, but don't have a hard TP set for right here. Kind of think I would like to just kind of monitor price and trail at those lows, but we'll see. See if we can get picked up. First and foremost. Did Retain ever post those trades on Discord? What trades? I don't think so, though. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of people who talk a lot of shit in the chat, whenever you ask them to post in the Discord to confirm what they're saying is the truth, they don't do it. So I think that's awfully funny. Why don't you have the 930 fair value gap as first presented? Because it's regular trading hours. So if you look at the regular trading hours, oh shoot, it's regular trading hours. So technically you could just go off 931 and later. So the 930 candle is right here, but there's no other candle, right? There's no other candle printed in regular trading hours until yesterday. So this can't be a fair value gap candle in regular trading hours. That's what makes this the first presented for value gap. Does that make sense? It's a little finicky that way, but NQ Uber driver, please pick up Tyler. It's not looking good. Hitting the 5-minute breaker. That's an entry possibility as well, obviously. But I think your stop would have to include at least up to here. include this BPR, probably above this fair value gap candle is where I'd want to put it. I guess you wouldn't need to if you really trusted this breaker to hold. You could go do something like this. I don't know. I just don't like. Oh shoot. Fuck that up. Deleting the limit for now just because I kind of fucked this up, but I just don't like the idea. Like if you put your stop here above the breaker candle, which some people do, I just don't like the idea of my stop loss being right right here at a BPR. I don't know. I just don't like the idea of that. So I'll put this limit back on. Well, we'll see. It's not totally gone yet. Just going to leave it here. If we get picked up, we get picked up. The urge to want to chase this, though, honestly, is very high. Like, seeing this, the urge to want to just jump in this trade short it's right here for me right now. But I know that I shouldn't do it. Purely based off of just, like, making a habit of doing that would be bad. But just being honest. I see you watched ICT's video, laughing face, fire. What? I watched most of his videos, yeah. This is how I picture people when they say shit like that in the chat with like laughing emojis. I see you watched ICT's video. That's what I picture when people say shit like that. You're gonna get stopped out. And they're just fucking losing their shit. Just fucking absolutely losing it over there. Geeking out. Oh my god, I think I almost actually hacked up a lung though. Ouch. Yeah, because you always shit on him on your live. Darwin, you're actually retarded. If that's your honest opinion, then you're retarded. Fucking Darwin. I'm gonna start calling you Darluz. Let's see if I can piss Darluz off today. Darluz, you've been selected. Fucking Darluz. Yeah, Darwalla, I know. I get it. Fucking Darluz. Let's take a peek at Darluz. Where is that old guy? Oh, the Darluz. Oh, Darluz. Where is you? Fucking Darluz. Nice. Taking a look at Darluz's account here. He's got videos of monks. Jesus. Blow my eardrums out. Darluz, delete the video, dude. Delete that. Don't ever post it again. I'm mad. What do you mean? I'm trying to make you mad. Is it working? Look at us. We're both wasting our time trying to make each other mad. I just got nothing better to do while I waste time trying to get this trade to maybe pick me up and maybe not. Yeah, try PW stream. Ooh. Buddy says, because you shit on ICT all the time on your live. Couldn't be more fucking cap. Because I held him accountable for some of the things that he said and didn't deliver on. That means I shit on him on my live. Get the fuck out of here. Darluz must be like super liberal. You can't say anything truthful, otherwise you offend him. But bro, did you guys see that video? Monks. Crazy. Oh, hang on here. That's better. Todd, do you think liberals can make good traders? Maybe. I don't know if the delusion is helpful or not. Okay, Darluz. Hey guys, I actually downloaded some emojis of Darluz actually here quick. There's one. There's Darluz right now and he watches videos of monks and types in my chat. And this is just Darluz on a traditional day in the markets. Get it? He's touching himself in the first, and then he's McDonald's. Yeah, you guys get it? That's so funny. Oh, I told you guys, I'll fucking troll back. I don't give a fuck. I'll be a better trader and troller. Don't care. You think this isn't a competition? It is. It is. If you ain't first, you're last. Your audience is growing. Congrats. I remember when you had 100+ viewers. Appreciate it, AJ. Yeah, we're growing a little bit. Appreciate you guys for being here. You could be anywhere. You could be on Darwin's stream. Watching monks dance. But instead you're here. And I appreciate that. Well, Darwin, that's just because I enjoy being a dictator sometimes. And the only power a keyboard warrior has is typing stupid shit. So when you take away someone's power to type stupid shit, like, isn't that like the best way to piss you off? Like, hang on, this is how I picture Darluz. This is how I picture him. Check this out. This is probably dead on. This is Darlu's. That's him. He types something in the chat. He probably does this in like other people's chats too. And then he's just he's just sitting there waiting for him to respond. Oh, I got him good. Bro's mad. He's just sitting there fucking smirking with his hand on his winky. God, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Sister's good. Sister's good. She actually has surgery today at like 1, somewhere between 1 and 2 o'clock. I showed her Darwin's YouTube and she went deaf, so they got to try to fix it. Oh, dude, I'm so salty. That's the thing. That's the thing. People always say like, "Hey, don't stoop to their level." But the thing is I want to stoop. Not only do I want to stoop to the level, I want to go lower than that level. You know what I'm saying? I want to stoop. Let me stoop. Because it's even funny. Even if I do get stopped out after doing that, it's even funnier then for you guys. It's like a win-win. Yeah, I guess we're going to go with Ice Spice Rotten Chicken. Really gave me a hard one there. Oh, here we go. Maybe.
Order filled.
Holy shit, that's loud. We're in. Stop is up here at 76. Darwin, go long. Perfect opportunity. You could totally fade me right now. Yeah, that was loud though. I don't know how I turned that down. That was like, that seemed really loud. Is there a way to turn that down? Anybody know? I don't want to turn it off. I kind of like it. In the settings, you can do it? Okay. I'll have to look into that. Sorry, boys. You might go deaf, though, for today. I'm not sure what it sounded like from your guys' end. But in the macro here, I am bearish overall. We did get this retracement out into premium of this leg as well. We're using first presented fair value gap as resistance here. Stop loss above.
Unknown caller.
Jeez. Decline. PC things. Anyway, stop loss, yeah, above this candle high here. Respected this fair value gap. This is what led to the breakdown of the first presented fair value gap. Who calling me? Bro, I wasn't on no crazy shit. Darwin, you were on some crazy shit. Don't lie. You said I shit on ICT on my live like it's like I'm just sitting here talking shit about ICT. And that's cap, and you know it. We don't do well with kappas here. I've already explained this. I have a whole TikTok video where I admitted ICT is my father and I have a shrine of him in my bathroom. I pray to his holiness every day. Before and after trading. Go check it out. Go read some of the comments. They're pretty funny. This is kind of interesting though. One of my one of my Tradeify accounts is literally half the P&L of my other two. I'm copy trading 3 of these on Tradeivate today. And I don't know why. I'm in 1 mini on all of them, so 2 of them are floating up 1K, 1,200 in profit. The other one's exactly half. So, I don't know. I do not know. Tyler, why is you bearish? Why? Tell me, please. Why is you bearish? Ooh. Ooh. Now we'll leave it. We'll leave it for now. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Not yet, Pandora. That's what we're working on right now. What the? ES is taking out the low here. That's a little freaky. That immediate reaction back up. We do have an SMT with this low currently here. Probably just going to go ahead and protect the trade. Let me delete this. Went ahead and protected the trade here. We got SMT with this low here now with ES. Looking like a BE. Yep.
Stop filled.
Bro. It did not close me out on 2. It just closed me out on the main one. I'm still in on these other. I'm gonna exit
Order
these.
filled.
All right, I closed these out. Huh. Why do you do this? All right, guys, stop that break even there. Reason for break even was this SMT and this reaction back up. I didn't really care for that too much. Let's see how it plays out from here. Pretty aggressive. A little choppy. What do you think, guys? Did I just get stopped at break even and now it's going to go to my target? Is that how this is about to go, you think, or what? Yeah, it looks pretty choppy in here right now, but Well, we gave it a try. I mean, what a crazy reaction that was. Came back in a hurry, though, when ES took this low. Outside the macro now. Still like lower, but... it felt like going break even on that. Felt like the right thing to do there, to be honest, but... Maybe I'll be wrong. I mean, I was up 50 points on the trade, right? So that goes into it a little bit for me. Like the whole idea of like being up 50 points and then taking a loss. That'd be a little frustrating. Yeah, I'm not sure why this copy trading thing worked out like that, though. That sucks. Yeah, I got everything set up right, so I don't know. It copy traded it, like kind of right, but Anyway. Well, shoot, guys. Yeah, so break even there for me. We'll wait and see how this goes from here. Like I said, I do still like lower. It's very possible that maybe I'm just going to get break even stopped and it's going to continue now, but... Maybe just kind of add to the trading frustrations of the last 2 weeks. Whether it be getting left behind or whatever. What's up, buddy? But I'm gonna sit here and wait for a little bit. It's only quarter after 10. The reality is, if I was gonna replay the setup, it wouldn't make sense to replay it anything in here for me, just because if I was gonna be willing to do that, it wouldn't have even made sense to go break even when I did, right? Would have rather kept the entry and then just kept risk on. Let me guess. VWAP. VWAP chop, is that? Yep. Nice. He's fucking VWAP. I could use some VWAP right now. All right, well, this headline just hit my phone. Qatar signs $200 billion agreement with the U.S. to buy 160 Boeing planes, the largest order in history. Boeing is currently up. What's it? Yeah. Boeing is currently up like 4%. Bruh. It's BA. Why? Why is you bitch? Bum, bum, ba-da-da. That must be where this spike was from. Well, shoot, boys. Who's still holding the shorts? Who's still holding anything, I guess? Who's holding longs? Who's holding shorts? Who's holding their ding-a-ling in their hand? Let me know. Let me know. Break-even trade for me there. 2 break-evens on Monday. 1 break-even today so far. I've taken nothing but break-even trades. No trades yesterday. I guess I'm just a break-even trader now. Donovan's still short, still holding. Ding-a-ling. If you go BE after one candle, I didn't go up BE after one candle. I went break even after. I got picked up on this candle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, like 5 or 6 candles. That's just how I trade, though. I trade when price forms PD raise against me, and also when I'm deep enough in profit to where I'm just not willing to take a loss anymore. Pretty fucking simple, I would say. Up 50 points. Bullish SMT against me. Protect the trade. That's what it is. Millionaire from Semi Truck says, bro, fuck the targets. Start stacking, gang. I've been to Miami, Key West, Orlando, even to Tally in the past 3 weeks, and you're still in your room, gang. Congratulations, you've been to multiple cities in the same state. Maybe from your semi truck, I guess. And that is correct. I do trade from a room. That is generally how most people do it. But thanks. You know, bro, skin. Oh no. Oh my god. You're the king of sarcasm. Well, just like read some of the shit people say. It's like, what the fuck is... Like these like the sarcasm pretty much writes itself. I mean, Rabbit's Journey, if you fucking type that again, I'm blocking you. I've seen you type it the first 2 times. What do you want me to fucking say to it, dude? Holy shit, Rabbit's Journey. Bounce that happy little rabbit ass out of the chat, please. Thank you. Have I ever broken a mouse? Have I ever broken a monitor or no? Okay. Well, yeah, so this is fun. Crypto's in the shitter though. Bet's down 7% today. ETH's down 4%. Not too bad. Yeah, we're just kind of holding here. It could. I mean, it's not. It wouldn't be technically an inside day because we've already taken previous daily high. But if you're just going off of like even just the economic calendar, day after CPI had a large range day yesterday. 2 large range days really, back to back. So no news today before PPI tomorrow. Could just be a little bit of a choppy mess here. But yeah, man, I don't know. Hopefully it makes sense. Like, it's easy to say, like, see me gets out that break even and then price starts going back in my direction. And then say, like, bro, why'd you fucking go break even? But, like, I'm trying to avoid, 1, an unnecessary loss. And then 2, also, I'm trying to avoid just being caught in this shit. You know? Believe you me, I wish it went straight to my take profit every time, too. So, I'm afraid I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what's going to happen. 3 semi-trucks. Each makes me 12 to 15K a month. 40 to 50K a month. I'm not black. LMAO. Oh, thanks for clarifying, I guess. Congratulations. I don't know what you want me to do. Do you want me to give you a cookie? Might be lacking a little bit in the humility department, but you know, to each their own, I guess. No, not true. Millionaire from semi trucks. This is how I know people that say stuff like that, like they cherry pick, like they're not even here all the time. They just like show up, talk shit, say stuff that's not even true, speak on things they know nothing about, and think they're doing something. But it's also that type of activity that gives me a pretty clear indication that this guy's probably also full of shit. I've never met anybody with the level of success he's claiming in the chat do what he's doing at the same time. So I'm gonna go ahead and call cap. But I'm glad you got a cool YouTube name, Millionaire from Semi Trucks. That's pretty sick, dude. Did you grow up playing with Tonka trucks? Or no? Let me see. Bro, you could totally make a course. You could totally make a course on how to become a millionaire with semi-trucks. Oh, nice. Millionaire from semi-trucks. Looks like a burner account. Hell yeah. Woo! First was Darluz. Now it's semi-truck. Brandon Keith, you can't call me Taylor. It's not my name. You're talking to the wrong guy. And I don't know. I don't remember seeing your question. Go ahead and type it again. Tyler Lou still thinking about me. Tyler Lou still thinking about me. This fucking guy is still here. Oh, Darliz, I thought you fucking left. He's still here. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm enjoying it. How much do you currently make off affiliates per month? Let's just say as of now, I can officially say I'm making more from payouts and trading than I am from affiliate money. It'll probably quickly change. You know, fingers crossed. Use my code. But yeah, I was making pretty good money as a Top Step partner. So I'm obviously not making that currently at the moment. I won't tell you exactly how much I was making as a Top Step affiliate. And I'm not even one of the big affiliates, like not really even close to one of the big affiliates. But if you guys want to guess in the chat what you think I made per month, or what I was making per month towards the end, go ahead and guess. I'll say who's closest. But I wasn't one of the biggest affiliates. I think some of you guys would be dumbfounded to know what some of these people make. Ella says 15,000 plus happy ending. It was actually just happy endings. There was no commissions. Yeah, just pizza parties. Like a manager at a workplace. Guys, we've quadrupled our revenue this year. To celebrate, we're going to throw you guys a pizza party on us. That's funny. Well, I'm trying to pick somebody other than the. Yeah. He's cheating though. He has insider information. Tyler Jacobs is the closest in the chat. But yeah, you guys would be surprised. It's no surprise that affiliate money is extremely lucrative, right? But I mean, yeah, there were some partners making 100 to 200 to 300K a month. I'm trying to get like them. Shit. No, they do not have an affiliate. They cut all their affiliates. They said, fuck y'all. So yeah, you can understand, like, you know, some people feeling a certain way about that. Like you agree to be exclusive. You agree to be, you know, basically a Top Step little minion, if you will. You build up you build up a lot of trust and credibility and all these other things, and then one day they're just like, yeah, thanks for helping build our brand, but good luck. We'll see you around. But yeah, they basically were like, they kind of led us on to think that we were going to be retained for like a flat rate fee, so that you were going to be able to negotiate. So full transparency, and even from what I've kind of heard from other partners, was that the offers that they were willing to make to the partners to retain for like a flat rate fee, like a monthly, let's call it a monthly salary, was like pennies compared to what the partners, like us partners, were making just from commissions. So from like a pure business perspective as well, it would be like, well, what are you going to do, right? Like, you're going to just suck it up and accept it and kind of get screwed over in a way, or move on, right? And that was kind of what we thought we were going to be like negotiating from basically like March to May 1st. And then literally April 29th, 2 days before this transition was all supposed to take place, it was like, oh, well, JK, actually. We decided to cut everybody. Sorry it took us this long to figure it out. But it is what it is. Business is business. I don't want to be one of those toxic exes that talks shit about your ex just because you're no longer together. They treated me well while I was with them. Well enough. They paid me. And my only complaint was that they wouldn't ever let me do like giveaways. Like, I was under the impression that I was going to be able to do a bunch of giveaways with you guys, and they let me do one giveaway. And then they're like, yeah, we actually aren't going to let anybody do giveaways anymore. I'm like, man. So just a lot of promises made and promises not kept, I would say. My crypto wallet gotten heavy lately or still flat? It was like, let me check today. It's down a little bit probably today. It looks like a little bit of blood in the streets. But yeah, today, okay, it's not bad. Yeah, today it's at 214, 215. So yeah, we're getting there. I did add like another $16,000-ish to my portfolio when everything crashed. I can show you guys. My entries weren't the best necessarily, but they were still not bad. Like, let me know. Also, let me know in the chat if anybody in the chat holds crypto, and let me know what you guys hold. I know some people are like, fuck crypto, dude. I don't hold anything. But like, this was my entry. I got some Ethereum, some more Ethereum. I bought more on April 9th. So April 9th, this was my entry on Ethereum here at 1,600 roughly. Solana got a nice entry here. It looks sexier on the weekly chart because I think this is a weekly wick. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's a monthly wick. Yeah, the monthly wick. There you go. We got that power of 3 entry, baby. Yeah, I got some more Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano. These are my position adds to these. Did not buy any more XRP. Did not buy any more BTC. I was actually, I was watching BTC very closely, and I was gonna probably scoop some more BTC if we were gonna get a little lower. I wanted to see below the 70Ks. I wanted to see like the upper 60,000s. I was gonna get some more Bitcoin. But we didn't get there, so now we ride. Now we ride. What's my crypto bucket list? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Sam Sor? I'm intrigued by the question. My crypto bucket list. XRP, Stellar, what's XDC? I'm not sure what XDC is. Ethereum, Link, yeah, Chainlink, ICP, yep. Bitcoin, Solana, Sui, yeah, XRP. Yeah, my two biggest holdings are Bitcoin and XRP, and then probably Solana. Then, yeah, I think Ethereum, Cardano, and then probably AMP. Anvil, I don't have any Anvil. I just have this on my watch list because my one buddy has it. So I like just keeping an eye on it for being nosy sake. Yeah, it's 10:40 right now, so it's pretty choppy. We did put in some bearish SMT here. Obviously, you guys saw me mark this out already. We got SMT on both sides of the range currently. Like I said, I still favor lower, but I just don't really see any convincing reason to engage with this price right now. So I apologize if I'm not able to entertain you folks by pressing buttons left and right, but this seems like fuck around and find outville right here. Yeah, kudos, Tyler. Kudos is now migrated to FET AI, so that's why they're AS Artificial Super Intelligence Alliance, but FET. Fetch AI is what this is. Kudos got converted to that. Yeah, I never should have diversified my portfolio as much as I did. Oops. Oops. Oh well. Any meme coins? Bro, I tried fucking around with like the Trump and Melania coins, but no, to no avail. So technically no, I've never done anything with meme coins. What is my plan now? I appreciate you asking it 4 times. Is my plan now about trading or crypto or what I'm gonna do after I end the stream? Like, what are we talking here? My plan now, as far as trading goes, I mean, just look at this 15-minute chart right here. This is literally just like where accounts go to die, I would say. Like I said, I still favor lower, but it's just hard to want to engage with this for now, right? Like I haven't been convinced to re-engage at all. That's pretty much it. So I'm kind of just waiting. I mean, I'm stalling a little bit, trying to get us to this next macro and see if this new hour opens anything up. But if not, you know, it just might just be this for the morning. But these times, like, bro, it's just all about like getting through. Anytime there's poor conditions or anytime there's conditions in the market that you're like getting left behind or break-even trades or whatever it is, it's frustrating, it's annoying, but it's literally just about making it through it without committing account suicide. I termed this last night, ABA, account blowing activity. That's what it is. When people start engaging in stuff like this, this is like this is where account blowing activity, ABA, just comes right into play. Over trading, revenge trading. Fuck it, it's going short. Fuck it, it's going long. Oh my god, I'm getting fucking pissed. Double my contract size, triple my contract size, max out my contract size, buy another account, do it again. Like, account blowing activity. You guys know the deal. Tyler Jacobs is fucking capping in the chat. He goes, I'm never buying. He lost some money in crypto back in 2022, as we all did. Granted, I just held through it. He says to me, he says, I'm never fucking buying crypto ever again. And then when like we all saw how much money everybody was making on these like the Trump meme coin, and then like Melania was launching hers, we were like, oh, do we buy Melania? Do we buy Melania? And I forget exactly how it worked out or what was the problem, but yeah, I never ended up buying any. I'm never fucking buying crypto again. Never, ever, ever, never. Sorry. I drive a BMW 330iX M Sport. 2023. She's white. Black rims, black grille. I think it's pretty nice. But yeah, I gotta figure out what I want my next vehicular to be. I'm kind of thinking a truck. What do you guys think? Truck or SUV? I don't know. No, I'm not gonna get a Urus. I still feel like that'd be an irresponsible purchase. And or a lease or any of the above. Why you no get the Urus, bro? Yeah, not a semi. That's for sure. Not buying a semi. I know that. Nah, that was good. Listen, guys. Top Step wasn't paying me like some of these affiliates. I mean, dude, you guys have like, it's actually fucking nuts. It's no question that affiliates can make great income. G-Wagon? Oh yeah, I like G-Wagons. Well, yeah, the other weird thing too, Ben, like with the performance bonuses. I like how they kind of buried in the fine print, like, oh yeah, this money's actually, it's not actually a bonus. I feel like that's pretty deceiving, a deceiving little promotion there. Obviously, they're really trying to convince people that, you know, they're trying to convince people, I guess, of the benefits of being live. I mean, it is a benefit. You can trade with it. You just can't withdraw that actual bonus. But I guess you could trade with the bonus, use it to make money that you can withdraw. However, I'm guessing that, like, let's say you get a 100K bonus from the live account, and let's say you start losing money, like you go on a losing streak or whatever, and you start losing some money from your account. My guess is that the money that they're withdrawing from the balance is probably your live balance, like your actual withdrawable balance before the bonus. So therefore, they're actually giving you more leverage to essentially over leverage your withdrawable balance. Seems a little Seems like it could lead to some issues. But is what it is. Brian Stock makes 100K a month from affiliates. Yo, he just followed me on X last night. But yeah, I mean, a lot of these people, like, you take your pick. Whatever you assume people make from affiliates, you know, other than the people that flat out tell you what they make, like, whatever your guess is, you could probably just safely double or triple it, if not 10x. Wait, like, yeah, a lot of people probably make a lot of money. You know, like Tanya Trades probably makes, gosh, I don't even know, $250,000 a month or more. Obviously Patrick Whelan said he makes $1 million a month. TBM probably makes $1 million a month. I'm guessing, guys. I don't know for sure. But yeah, you'd be surprised. It's very lucrative, right? There's no hiding that. Well, shucks, boys and girls. Macro is beginning here. I don't know. Let's see if there's anything that can kind of set up around the top of the hour. But it's not looking super promising. Which I'm assuming you guys are thinking the same thing. For the most part. So we'll just kind of watch price here. Might just end up tape reading something. Back in first presented fair value gap here. Should really label these, but... Well, looks like getting stopped at break even wasn't so bad after all, was it? No. No, it wasn't. No, sir. Hey, male privilege, Dixner. Oh, I forgot to add that one. No. No. Are you serious? Ah. Opportunity missed. Well, you guys kind of know the vibes today, right?
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
You know what I mean? Mm-mm-mm-mm. What are my thoughts on ICT? I mean, yeah, all my analysis on crypto has been using ICT concepts. We've kind of gone over it a little bit. I know that I'm not like a crypto trading streamer, but like we were talking about these levels back when they were all playing out, right? Like we're talking about this fair value gap that led to this new high. If this holds, we should see obviously much higher, which we did. And then we basically just marked out most recently the premium and discount of this range here. We come down, monthly fair value gap, we manipulate, rebalance, then we go higher. And then on the weekly, I actually said once we got a closure above this weekly breaker, well, which would become a breaker, we're going all-time highs. Now, I kind of thought when we formed this weekly fair value gap that we would trade back down into this and retest maybe, which maybe we still will. Generate some buy side, come back down, possibly. But, yeah, all-time highs are in view. So I think it works in crypto, but I mean, I only look at crypto from a swing trading perspective. Like I'm analyzing weekly, monthly, daily, 3-month charts. Like intraday, I don't know. I mean, it probably does, but I don't really pay attention to it like that. It's ICT is just price action concepts, guys. Like it's ways and concepts of reading price action to give you some sort of an edge to try to predict what's going to happen next, right? So don't make it any more mythical or mystical than it is. They're fantastic. They work really well. But imbalance, liquidity, highs and lows, and divergence, right? Like it's basically just reading what's respecting, what's not respecting, right? In terms of order flow. Do I believe there's an algo? I mean, I definitely believe in algorithmic. Sorry, I thought my dog was doing something. I definitely believe in algorithmic price behavior, I guess. Yeah. I mean, the markets are essentially ran like 70 to 80% of the market volume is ran through algorithms, plural. Do I believe there's like one big master algo? Maybe not necessarily that. I don't know, maybe. But I just think all these signatures and price are algorithmic. They are going to repeat. And that's what allows us to have an edge. So yeah, I do believe in the algorithmic signatures / function of price behavior. Absolutely. No, I'm talking trash. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know you're being sarcastic, Wolf. But I genuinely think some people literally are like, bro, if you don't actually get on your knees and worship another human being, you're talking shit. Like, come on. Come on, you know? Why indices and not currencies? I used to trade Forex, just not anymore. I used to literally trade everything, guy. Like, I used to have so many pairs, so many things I would sit. Like, I would literally just do this on repeat. This would be me. This would be me every day. Not blinking, barely breathing. Where's the setup? 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 And then I just like do that, and oh my god, not good. Yeah, no, I think, especially until you you really shouldn't expand what you're trading until you've really mastered like one asset. And you don't really need to add more. Like there's nothing wrong. The only reason people would add more assets would be like, oh my god, like yeah, price action might be poor on NQ today, so I maybe want to trade gold or I maybe want to trade oil. That's fine. But it's also fine if you just want to be able to recognize price and not trade that day, right? I think people gravitate towards that because they can't go a day without taking a trade. When in reality, it's like you could literally show up to the chart 4 days a week, not take a trade, and then on the 5th day you show up and you get one trade that like makes your whole week. Yeah, so I guess I just haven't made it a priority to like add any other things, but yeah, I used to do that. And I know what that does. It means I lose money because I overtrade. That's why I stopped doing it. You know? Exactly, Wolf. I've given ICT his flowers more times than I can count. I mean, I literally put, if I didn't want to give him any credit, I wouldn't put his name in every title of every one of my streams. I wouldn't play his audios at the beginning of every single one of my streams. Like, so for anyone that thinks I'm just like some ICT hater, this is not accurate. I just am honest. If there's something that I do that's fucked up, I would hope people would hold me accountable too. Like if I say something and then don't deliver on it, like I would expect to get called out on it. So I'm not doing anything that I wouldn't expect accountability for either. So I don't know. I don't think that makes me a hater. But I also don't know the full story. I'm not ICT himself, so what do I know? But yeah, we got PPI tomorrow, boys and girls. A lot of red folder. Oh, we got a lot of shit going on tomorrow. Someone just said there was a press conference going on right now. Yeah. Well, shit. Well, yeah, guys, I don't think there's really much here to work with this morning. Maybe we get some more volatility in the afternoon. Like I told you guys, I do favor lower. So if you are paying attention to anything along that bias, I guess there you go. What time is it? It's 10 a.m. my time. I got a little time here, but yeah, I do have to run over to the hospital. Gonna see my sister before she goes into surgery this afternoon, and then she's actually gonna be in surgery while the PM session is going on. So maybe I'll actually be able to look at charts. So, but yeah, man, that's gonna be probably my plan for the rest of the day. I'll keep an eye on this though. I'll do my best to keep an eye on this and see if like we get a delivery. I wouldn't mind seeing like this low and then maybe one standard deviations of the range down in here. I think could be a possibility. I just don't know when, right? Like right now it's not looking willing to do it so much. I say that and then 5 minutes from now we could be absolutely just dying, but probably gonna at least step away for now. I'll be live again tomorrow, boys and girls. One trade for me this morning, break even after a 50 point move in my direction. Stopped out at break even. So the way that the copy trading worked, for those that are interested, it kind of messed me up on Trade of Eight. So I'm actually down $13 on one of the accounts, and I'm up $45 on two of the accounts. Whatever. So that's that, boys. Like the stream before you go. If you need to get a eval or straight to sim funded account, Tradeify, Apex, MyFunded Futures, use the code Tyler. Appreciate you guys. Like the stream before you go. And hey, as always, peace and love. I'll see you crazy cats tomorrow.
Tyler Trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler Trade's a day trader you can trust. He's dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks. He's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks. He's a millionaire.